Hello everyone, and today I would like to tell you there's a patch for the demo of my game, Death and Tactics. Of course, the demo is available if you click on the top right, if you check the description, and you check the comments, and we have made over $1,000 on Kickstarter so far, so I would like to thank you all for that. That is very cool, and if you end up liking the demo after this patch, maybe you can try donating too, but now let's get into it. So this patch is based entirely on feedback, what people wanted to see, what they desired, because like I said in my last video on the subject, feedback is important, so to everyone who gave me feedback, thank you. So let's address the first thing. So in Danny Doyle's video, and I got a couple other comments about this, they said they would like to rebind the controls. So now, if you go to the main menu, you can go to Game Controls, and you can pretty much do this. So I know, let's reset game. Let's say I want that to be P. Now it's P. Now if you want to reset the game, it's P, ladies and gentlemen. Not if you do, okay, yeah. And let's just confirm it. And again, another thing people wanted, so let's go to demo difficulty, welcome to the game, blah, blah, blah. And then if we go to config, and we go to mouse cursor tracking, and we go to mouse toggle, we can do this. Let's click, move, wait, and then if we do the right click, that is checking their stats and stuff. So there you go. So that's one big thing that people wanted, and I was happy to address. And of course, the other thing people wanted was, some people said, oh, this map is too big, it's overwhelming me because this is the first real map you play. And, I kind of wanted that a bit. I wanted you to get thrown into the chaos, so you would make a mistake, some of your units would die, then you would get, unique events and all that. But some people, it was a bit much for some people. So what I've done is I've added this map, and this is an escape map. It's a prison break where the objective is to get out of this. Of course, this map existed before the demo, but I added it all up with the new graphics, and now it is available directly after the dungeon mission. It's much shorter, it's much easier. If you select the demo like easy difficulty, there aren't even any reinforcements from this side. So you can just get into the mechanics, you cannot be overwhelmed. And I think this also helps with the writing a bit, because another thing was, you go from this sad moment, and now I have a party member who's, on a steamroller, what? So this takes place directly after the dungeon. It starts out serious, there's a natural de-escalation, because it starts out serious, then it slowly gets kind of more jokey in tone the further you make it through the prison. So I think it's a more natural transition. So I think if people who didn't quite like that aspect play this version of the demo, top right, like the description, all that, then they'll like it maybe a bit more. I haven't changed the cursing or maybe some things being a bit too extreme, but that would require a total script, look at. I would have to evaluate the script. I'm going to have other people look at it, so that would take a long time, and I don't think that is something for the space in which the Kickstarter runs through, right? The next 2 months. I don't think that's something that's sort of feasible. So that's still something I'm changing. I'm not deflecting the criticism and saying, oh, I'm not going to change that. I'm saying, okay, that's not really something that can be changed within the scope of a demo. So yeah, so this entire new mission is added, so that we've done controls. And I should have just done this from the start. This is my beat. I'm going to own up to it. I'm going to say this is my beat. I sent this to, I can't call them my boy because they're non-binary, so I'll call them my them, Big Gnome, and they said, hey, I like this, but you gotta make it auto-end turn, which I did. You gotta make this line not sound like a Marvel quip, which I did, and then they said, you should do the mission directly after the dungeon, because I go to this defense mission, and it's like, what? And I was like, and I should have listened, because now this is exactly what I ended up doing. Because my logic for this was right, okay, I don't want the demo to be too long, 2 real gameplay missions, that's enough. But this one's short. It only had 20 or 30 minutes. This one does not even take. I mean, you just go here, here. Okay, yep. So, yeah. So, Big Gnome, if you're watching this, I should have listened. But now it is here. So, if you didn't like the demo for that because you felt too overwhelmed because the first real mission was the big defense mission, you can maybe try it again. No, and if you already liked the demo and you liked how it was, new mission for you. I'm literally giving you a new extra mission in the demo for free, so. And then the final thing for this patch is, even with the defense mission, whoa, I thought I turned off that. Oh god, okay. Whoa. Heck no. Heck no. Also, you can do this. Like, now see on the bottom of the screen? Those are there? Yeah, okay. So, let's go to that. I don't like that, but that's an option for people. So now let's escape. Let's escape here. Do-do-do. So you have much smaller party size. You don't really have to choose who to bring on this defense mission. It's a much more introduction to the mechanics of it. So if you saw like a video and felt, oh, this is too overwhelming for me, new short mission just for you. Now let's do that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Defensive lance, free stuff. I've added this tip here saying, hey, if you're having a hard time defending, use the Staff of Broken Ankles I gave you to, like, reduce the move of stuff. But that's just a small thing. This is the third major thing. Because, you know, I was talking to someone and they said, you throw me into this defense map, I don't know how to use any of these units. So it's like I have, like, decision paralysis. I just get focused on who do I bring. So we have this system, recommended units, where it's like, okay. So I'm acknowledging that there are more than 20 playable units. And again, I did that so you can experience alternate events and everything like that. But after feedback, it's like, okay, that might be too much for some people. You know, some people like it, you know. I've had people say, hey, I like this. I've already replayed the demo a couple times just to see who I can bring to the defense map and make it different. Which is part of the point. That's part of why I did that. But for some people, it's not their cup of tea. So we do this. I'm sure you read that while I was talking, and we do this. And if we hit yes, boom. All right. Now there's 18 out of 18 units. And there's no more. There's no more. These are the units who I think would help you the most with the chapter. Because a lot of this, you know, there are a lot of, like, sword and axe enemies on the chapter. So this guy's helpful. This is a healer on wheels. This is a long-range unit. And then, of course, there's the party members you start with. The 3 you choose in the dungeon level. Then those are the force deployed. And then units I think would help you. Like this Armor Knight, who if you give them the defensive lance, you can choke a point. And if you click no to that option, ladies and gentlemen, you keep all your party members. So people who liked that aspect of it, you can keep playing it. But if you just want to play the demo, and you don't want to have to think about who to bring, because you don't know any of these guys' abilities, you can just do this. You can just do this option. So those are the 3 major criticisms I addressed. Controls, it pushing you into the defense chapter too quickly, and like decision paralysis stuff. So that is pretty much it. And again, with the writing, with like the maybe too edgy, with the swears, well, I'm still taking that into account. It's just that again, that's beyond like the scope of editing the demo right now, I think. And with that being said, please feel free to try the demo if you haven't tried it yet. Feel free to try it if you did like it, because now there's a new mission for you to try. And if you didn't like it, maybe these changes fix some things for you. Right? Yeah. And with that, thank you so much for all the feedback. Thank you for getting me to over $1,000 on the Kickstarter so far. There's still like 7 weeks left on that, so that's pretty cool to get up to 8K. And yeah, thank you very much. Bye-bye.